Hi everyone, welcome to Empress Alchemy. Today's reading is going to be Can You Trust Them? I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. I'm so grateful you could be here. So this is going to be pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So let's go ahead and get started. Gonna move all of these. Okay. So this is going to be pile 1. I think it was like a raw aquamarine. Okay, let's see. Can you trust this person? Let's see. I'll start off with. I'll put those right there. Okay. I'll start with these tarot cards. Alright. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. Can you trust this person? So I feel like so far this person has been very fair with you. They've been very just. I feel like it's been an equal balance of give and take from both of you guys. And let's see, with the Four of Pentacles, I do feel like this is a very stable connection, friendship, relationship. I do feel like there is a little bit of like insecurity. I do feel I feel like this person, I'm feeling like you're asking if you can trust them with money. For some of you guys, I feel like you can't trust this person with money. They are like selfish when it comes to money, just because they feel like money is going to run out easily. Or maybe you're like waiting for this person to pay you back and they haven't. But normally it's like an equal give and take. But I feel like recently it's been like, yeah, it's been stable, but there is a little bit of like selfishness going on. How he's like really gripping onto that like pentacle, and he has the 2 underneath his feet and he has it on his crown. Like, it's like, okay, I have these pentacles, but I want more. I have to hold on to these so tightly because what if someone comes and takes it away from me? So I do feel like this person may be holding on to you very tightly as well, or very tightly to their money, or both. But with this with the Hermit being upside down, I do feel like maybe you or this person has put some distance between you guys, and you've been more like isolated and on your own, or they've been like that, like they've been very like withdrawn. I feel like this person has been feeling kind of sad, or you could be feeling sad over this situation. I am getting that this has to do with money, so I feel like you guys both could like live together, and maybe it has to do with your rent or your bills or something. But I do feel like, I don't know, like your house was very stable before, and now it's kind of just like you guys are off like on your own, each one of you guys. It could also be dealing with like work. I feel like for some of you guys, like this was a teamwork at first, and then this person started acting selfish, and then you're like, okay, I'm just gonna withdraw myself from the situation, focus on myself, look within myself, and try to grow and improve from the situation. And then with the Knight of Swords, I do feel like you can trust this person, even though it's been a little bit rocky. Just because, or these people, I'm getting it might be like a group situation at work, like it was a team effort at first, and then I feel like someone may have like taken all the credit. I feel like it might have been your idea. So with this Knight of Swords, I do feel like this person could have been very competitive with you, or if they weren't competitive, they're just like naturally a competitive person. But with this Knight of Swords, I do feel like this person is going to, like, if you guys haven't been speaking, they're going to rush in with like an apology or an explanation or something, because they're going to rush in with communication because they want to talk to you and tell you the truth. I do feel like they are very like driven towards you at the moment and wanting to, like, I feel like, take accountability and make a difference between you guys, because I do feel like they feel the distance and you may be feeling the distance as well. So I feel like for some of you guys, this person feels like they can't trust you, so then they're acting like sneaky. I think you're a trustworthy person, but this person, I don't know, they're just like, I feel like a little bit of jealousy towards you. So then they're like, okay, I gotta compete with them so that I can be better than them, if that's at work. Because I feel like you are very successful with your money. Or it could be that, like, I'm getting this person is not, like, I feel like they owe you money and they're not giving it to you. For some of you guys. For this alchemist, yeah, I do feel like you are someone who, I feel like stuff just happens for you. Like, you are someone who's very wise, and you know, like, that things will come to you as long as you ask for them. I feel like you're very in tune with the universe. And I do feel like this person thinks that you get things easier than them. So that makes them feel a little bit, like, jealous towards you. Let's see, with warrior, I'm getting, like, yeah, you're someone who's very strong, you're someone who works very hard. I feel like you're very disciplined, and you're very tough, and you're very hard to mess with. So I feel like you are very strong in who you are, and that's intimidating to this person. So that's why they've been acting shady. I feel like if they've been acting shady, or if they haven't been doing their part, I feel like, just because they feel like they're like the weak link in the team effort. If this is like a work situation, or even if it's a relationship, like, they feel like they're not putting in enough. Let's see, with child eternal, I do feel like you have this, like, really youthful soul, and I do feel like you see things with such optimism and positivity, even though sometimes you can get into, like, a depression or, like, a bad mood. I mean, everyone gets sad, so I feel like you're able to overcome that just because you're naturally a positive person. Like, you're very in tune with the universe, so I do feel like you get what you want, and that's just because you know what you deserve, and you know you don't deserve this treatment. So that's why you're asking, like, can I trust this person? And I know I said, like, yes, but I don't feel like that's for, like, everyone. Just because we do have this, like, no, the situation will improve and reconsider. So I do feel like it just depends on, like, whether they're willing to put in the effort, because I feel like, no, at the moment you can't trust this person, but at some point you did trust this person, because it was like an equal give and take, and right now they're not being as, like, truthful and honest as they should be. Just with this reconsider, and the situation will improve. Like I said, for some of them, they're going to, like, rush in to communicate. For others, I just feel like when they do communicate, they might be very defensive, just because I feel like for some of you guys, this person likes to victimize themselves, and sometimes you have to apologize for stuff that you shouldn't apologize for because it was their fault. So I feel like that's where this, like, Four of Pentacles comes in, is about the fact that this person I feel like they feel out of control, and you seem very stable and in control, and they felt very stable and in control in the relationship or friendship or connection or work situation, whatever it is, they felt lesser than you, so that's why they stopped giving their like equal amount of energy into it. Yeah, so then that's why I feel like you're keeping your distance, they may be keeping their distance, but I do feel like you just saw through the facade, and I feel like no, like you can't trust them, because they were trustworthy at one point, and sure, of course, if they put in that effort and they're willing to work towards that balance that you previously had, then I feel like yes, you can trust them again. But I feel like for some of you guys, like you're like, this person played too much and I can't trust them, and you know that within yourself because you're someone who's extremely intuitive. Yeah, so you know that like if this doesn't work out, you're going to get something better, especially with this situation will improve. Just like I was saying, you're someone who's extremely optimistic. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope it resonated. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'm so grateful you could join me. Thank you. Okay, so now we have pile 2. I left the tarot cards when I grabbed the stack. Okay, we have pile 2, this blue kyanite. Okay, let's see. Can you trust this person? Let me put this here. Let's see. All right. So with the Fool, I am getting that this person wants a fresh start, just because this person or you feel betrayed and stabbed in the back with this 10 of Swords. Just because I do feel like, also I feel like this person could have told you like, yes, let's take this leap of faith in this connection, and they didn't do it. Like their actions didn't line up with their words, and you feel betrayed, and this relationship, I feel like for some of you guys, ended because you guys felt very defeated by this person's actions. With this Knight of Pentacles, I do feel like you're putting a lot of hard work into the situation, whether it be like a connection, a friendship, or a relationship, a work situation. And I feel like you're someone who really goes after your goals, and you are someone who's, I feel like, very dependable. So that's why you feel stabbed in the back, just because this person, I feel like, took advantage of your kindness and your like effort, because they were like, yes, let's do this, let's whatever it is, but there was something that you guys wanted to do together, and then it may or may not have happened, and that's why you're feeling stabbed in the back. And with this Ace of Swords, yeah, this person wants a new beginning, just because the Fool's here as well. They do want to take the leap of faith, but it's like they have to make that decision. They have to come in with clarity, because you're tired of all the confusion, and they know that. They know that, like, if they want you to trust them again, or if they want to gain your trust, they have to stop backstabbing you. I just got chills in my stomach, and I felt like a stabbing in my side, in my right side. So I do feel like this person wants to tell you the truth. They want a new beginning. They want to come at you with the truth from a logical perspective, because I feel like this person is thinking about the situation with logic instead of feelings. I feel like you're also like represented by the Fool, because you're someone who's very free-spirited, versus this is someone who's like very logical. Like, they like to think through situations before they do it. And this person, like, I feel like this is like a relationship. This person thought like the feelings they were feeling for you weren't real, or were just very confusing for them, just because there's someone who's like very logical and they don't really like come from a place of their emotions. And I feel like you kind of brought that out in them. You brought out those like, okay, not everything's like black and white, there is gray in life as well. And I feel like that's why they want to like tell you the truth. And I feel like you can trust them when they tell you the truth, just because of the fact that, like, they're tired of it. They're tired of feeling defeated, mentally exhausted. They're tired of, like, seeing it from a logical perspective, because they know now, after this, like, time apart, if you guys had time apart, or even if you didn't, I just got chills in my stomach. They know now that it's okay to have feelings for you. So I feel like you can trust them when they come in to tell you the truth, because those are their feelings. But I feel like at the moment they're just acting a little bit shady. Not a little bit shady, for some of you guys a lot shady, to the point where it's like you felt very betrayed and you're like, will I find, like, I feel like for some of you guys this really devastated you guys, and you're like thinking like, will I find someone who like actually loves me for me? And oh my god, I just got like, my eye got itchy, and I got just this like feeling of like I'm going to cry. So I feel like, yeah, this person really hurt you guys. For some of you guys, oh my god. So I do feel like their dishonesty in the past is making you feel weary of like, you know, can I even trust my feelings towards this person? And you're someone who's very trusting of your feelings. And I feel like you're someone who's very logical as well, and you're able to balance that out. Let's see. Yeah, this says thief. So I do feel like this person, in a way, stole from you. They stole from your energy, they stole your heart, they stole from you in a sense that they made you feel like you aren't good enough, or that you're not going to find love, because you felt like everything was going so good in this connection, friendship, relationship, and then this person lied to you, or maybe even actually stole an actual object from you, or multiple things. In that case, like, don't trust them. Yeah, but use your discernment. But I feel like it's more like of an emotional thing, and time. Like, you feel like they wasted your time. So I feel like they're like a time thief in a way, because you're tired of feeling so upset all the time, and you're tired of this person. Like, sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not, I feel like, for some of you guys. And with Full, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy, I feel like, yeah, you're someone who's very funny, you're very foolish, and in a good way. Like, I feel like you're the life of the party all the time, or most of the time, or maybe not, but people see you as that. Like, they have so much fun with you, whether you like recognize it or not, because I feel like for some of you guys are struggling with depression, so you may not feel like this person like cares, or people care about you, but people do care about you, because they love your light, they love how fun you are. Like, you're always down for an adventure, you're free-spirited, and you're very spontaneous. And I just got like chills in my stomach. So I feel like, yes, you're someone who is like a shining light, and I feel like this person with this child wounded really hurt you very much. And I feel like that's because they still have some like inner child wounds to heal. And I feel like this person may have brought that up within you. Like you're realizing now, like, you know, you had this. Oh, I just got like chills in my stomach. I feel like you had this like epiphany of like, this is like just bringing up so much trauma or memories from childhood where you felt alone. And I feel like, you know, you're like, can I really trust this person? Do they have my best interest at heart? Just because of the fact that they did hurt you. Like I feel like they hurt your inner child, and then, you know, they really broke your heart, especially because they were just like, I feel like with this Fool card, this also like symbolizes them, because they were foolish in a bad way. They were very immature, and they didn't see like how important you are to them, or how important this connection is to their life. But I do feel like it opened up a whole entire like wound that they never knew they had, or maybe it did for you. Like it opened up this wound where you like realized like okay, I need to stop going for people like that, or I need to stop like being so spontaneous, because I feel like this person tried to take away that spontaneity from you because of the fact that like, yeah, with this Thief card, I feel like it has to do with that as well, because of the fact that they didn't see you how you see yourself. And I feel like even if you guys are struggling with depression or going through a hard time, you know you're amazing, and you know that you don't deserve this hurt and this heartbreak. And I feel like this situation is helping you grow and learn in ways that you never knew was possible, especially because you realize like you need to be there for yourself, for some of you guys. And I do feel like you're helping your inner child heal by realizing like, it's okay to be silly and fun, it's okay to be myself, and it's okay for me to want to feel love. And I feel like with this improving health card, like you are improving your health, and I do feel like you are going to be successful in doing that. Whether you decide like, yes, I'm gonna trust this person, or you decide like, no, I'm not going to, and I'm gonna move on, I feel like this person is seeing you improve your health, because I feel like it's been really hard for some of you guys to smile, and I do feel like you working on yourself is bringing back your light and helping you improve your health. With this recovery, yeah, like you're in this recovery mode, and you're wondering like, can I move past this? Like, will I trust anyone ever again? Can I trust someone else ever again? And yeah, you can. You know, this is about you taking the time to take care of yourself, because, you know, this person, they don't know how to take care of you. And that's why, like, that's why the Ten of Swords is here. Because it's like, they told you, like, yeah, I want this new beginning. I want this relationship. I want this partnership. If it has to do with career or business, I feel like this person was like, yeah, I want this business opportunity. And maybe they could have stabbed you in the back. I don't feel like maybe. I feel like they did stab you in the back. And, yeah, just my, like, heart chakra got itchy. So yeah, I do feel like you're in recovery mode, and I feel like this person, I can't say for everyone, but I do feel like for some of them, they are in recovery mode. I just got chills in my sacral chakra. Because they want to tell you the truth. They want to tell you, like, that's not me, I'm just hurt. Like, deep down inside, I'm really hurt. And I feel like you know that. Like, you know that this person is hurt. And maybe for some of you guys you didn't know, but I feel like you guys are intuitive enough to know, like, but this person is hurt and that's why they're treating me that way. But I feel like at the time when it happened, you're just like, why are they treating me this way if I'm so amazing? It's because they don't view themselves as amazing. And with there's something better, I do feel like for some of you guys, you are going to decide to let go, because you're like, I don't want to deal with this heartbreak anymore. Like, I want to move forward, and that's helping you improve your health. And I feel like this is about, for some of you guys, you trusting yourself. Like, you're like, can I trust myself? Or you're asking, like, can I trust the universe? Like, am I getting the right signs? Like, am I doing the right thing, taking the right steps? Like, it's just like you're wondering, like, are you doing the right thing? And I'm getting, yeah, you are doing the right thing. Like, you are learning, I feel like, how to trust yourself for some of you guys. And I feel like, can you trust this person? I feel like for some of you guys, yes, you can, because this person is going to be honest about their heartbreak and their childhood wounds, or even just their, like, wounds with their ex, but they are going to open up about, like, why they treated you that way. And some of you guys, you may not want to hear it, and that's fine. You don't have to. It's your life, and you can have a fresh new beginning for yourself. But this person is like, wow, I really messed up. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're like, oh well, it's too late. But I feel like I don't know, for some of them, like, they're just still being shady. Yeah. But I hope this resonated. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Okay, so now we have pile 3, which is this clear quartz. I'll move this. Put that there. Let's see. Can you trust this person? This one has 4 angel cards. Oh, and 4 of these ones too. I purposely meant to grab 4 tarot cards. The other piles had 4 tarot cards, but they only had 3 of the other cards. Let's see. Can you trust this person? So, with this 4 of Cups, I feel like you've been, I feel like, closed off to this person, or you've been feeling stuck, or you've just been, like, doing your own thing. And I feel like they have as well. I feel like this person is seeing you as, like, a missed opportunity for some of you guys, just because, like, they know they messed up for some of you guys, because with the Page of Cups, they were acting immature. They weren't really, like, focusing on you or the connection, the relationship, the friendship. They, with this 3 of Swords, they did something to, like, stab you in the heart. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're, like, wondering, like, can I trust them? Are they talking to other people? I feel like this person may be talking to other people, if that's your question. I feel like this is for if it's, like, a new connection. If you're, like, in a relationship, I don't think there is, like, another person or anything like that, but I do feel like they did something to really hurt you, and you felt very betrayed by them, and you're, like, wondering, can I trust them? And I'm getting no. Even if you were in a long-term relationship, I am getting that for some of you guys, there could be cheating. And I don't want to put that in anyone's head, but I don't know. It depends on what you consider to be cheating. And it depends on your intuition. Like, if it's your intuition is telling you that they're doing something wrong and you feel cheated on, trust yourself. I'm not going to tell you that, like, this person for sure did it or not, because I'm talking to, you know, the collective. So I do feel like this person betrayed you. And I feel like that's why you've been, like, secluded, you've been off on your own, maybe you've been focusing on meditating more. And I feel like this person knows that their immaturity hurt you. With this Three of Wands in reverse, I do feel like there's been a lot of obstacles in this connection, and you're wondering, can I trust them? This person is very insecure. They don't really have a plan of what they want to do, and they don't really, like, look towards the future. Like, this person tries to, like, live in the moment, and it's not working for them. Just because whatever they did, they didn't plan ahead and see how it was going to affect you. Just because of the fact that they felt like if they, like, I feel like some of them, if they, like, kept their distance, that you wouldn't know how, like, sneaky and immature they were. But I do know that this person, like, has no words. This person doesn't know what to do. This person is very stuck. That's why there's been lots of delays and obstacles. I feel like for some of you guys, you might have given them, like, an ultimatum, and they, oh my god, I just got, like, my stomach feels like it's burning. Yeah. You gave them, like, an ultimatum, and they were like, oh, haha, like, okay, whatever, like, sure, you're gonna be done with me, sure, our relationship is ending, like, there's no way you're just going to, like, leave me. And for some of you guys did leave, and this person, it's just because this person feels very stupid and, like, very heartbroken over it. I feel like they're more heartbroken over it than you, and I'm just laughing about how immature they are. And I'm like, I'm not laughing at you if you feel heartbroken. I'm laughing at them because of the fact that it's like they really thought they could just, like, break your heart and there'd be, like, no repercussions. But I do feel like you left and you're just, like, focusing on yourself, like, you're focusing on new opportunities. I feel like you're getting a lot of messages from the universe, and I do feel like for some of you guys, good news is going to come in for you guys, and I don't feel like it has to deal with this person, just because this person is so immature. And I'm like, this person is so angry. They're so angry at themselves. Yeah, they don't want to admit it, though, so they're acting like they're angry at you, because when I said that, my stomach, like, gurgled, and I'm like, yeah, they know they messed up, and you're wondering, like, can you trust them? I'm getting, no, you cannot trust them. Just because they're like a Don Juan, so they are a player. They try to play you, and they're such an idiot for doing it. Like, they're so foolish, and I'm like, they're like, I'm laughing at them because of the fact that, like, and the universe is laughing at them because of the fact that they thought they could just, like, play you and that there'd be no consequences. But I feel like you put up a wall and you're like, no, you're not going to do that. Because I feel like with this Poet card, you're someone who's very creative and you're very good at, like, seeing with your soul. And I do feel like you're very good at, like, seeing auras, what I'm getting from some of you guys. Like, you can read people so easily, and I feel like this person didn't think you're as smart as you actually are. And I don't think that. I think you're extremely intelligent, and I feel like they're just coming from a place of insecurity, and they're trying to, like, blame their problems on you, which is why you feel so betrayed, because of the fact that it's like, wait, this is how you act towards me. So it's like there's someone who likes to project how they act on other people and their feelings on other people. And I feel like you guys aren't very like heartbroken as you were at the beginning about it, just because I feel like you're like over it now, and that's why I'm like laughing, because you guys know, like, your angels are laughing at them. I feel like for some of you guys yourselves are laughing at them, just because you're like, how could this person think that I want them after finding out what they did to you, whether it was involving another person or not. And with teacher, I do feel like that could be your job for some of you guys, but you're someone who's very intelligent and you're very good at communicating. You're someone who is very wise, and I just got like chills in my stomach. And I feel like you're someone who knows what you're doing in life. And I feel like this person was just like a step in the wrong direction. Like, they're meant to come in your life to like confuse you and try to throw you off your path. Because see how she's like holding this globe? I feel like the world is your oyster. Like, if you want to travel, do it. And I feel like this person was standing in the way of that. I feel like some of you guys, maybe you're like an engineer, but I do feel like a very creative energy from you guys. And I do feel like you're able to like work through problems with so much creativity and such ease that this person is like scared. Like, my hand is shaking. Like, I'm getting like chills in my root chakra. This person is literally shaking because they know that they messed up. They know they effed up. They know that they shouldn't have messed with you, because they are getting their karma is what I'm getting. And with this forgiveness card, I do feel like they might come in and ask you for forgiveness, and that's completely up to you. You can forgive them for yourself without saying I forgive you to them, but you know, I feel like this is about you forgiving yourself for putting yourself in this situation. Like it's okay to be heartbroken. It's okay to stand your ground. And I feel like this person made you feel like it's not okay for you to stand your ground, and it's not okay for you to express yourself freely, because you're someone who's so good with words, and I feel like this person is not good with words. Like, my hand's literally shaking because of the fact that this person doesn't know what to say, because they know that you caught them. Yeah, with this no card, I feel like no, you can't trust them because of the fact that they lied to you, regardless if it was a big lie or a little lie. But this person, like, they're literally so scared to like see you. And I feel like for some of you guys, like, you may work together, so they do get a little bit like scared when they know you're coming in or something. But with opportunity, and it's up to you, I do feel like there is something better coming in for you, just because like you're dealing with this heartbreak in such a mature and strong manner that the universe is going to reward you. Because I feel like for some of you guys have been blaming yourself and being like, how could I not see that? Like, I feel dumb, I feel stupid, like, how can I let someone like that into my life? And it's literally not your fault. People are just like drawn to you naturally, just because you do have a very like loving and caring energy. And I can just say from experience, I know how you feel. Like, sometimes when like stuff's not going my way, like, I just blame myself for it, but then I'm like, okay, not everything's my fault. And that's where this like whole depression thing comes in. Of course, some of you guys, I feel like you're not depressed over the situation, but I feel like this really did hurt you guys. And I feel like for some of you guys, you are moving past it, and for some of you guys, like, it still feels fresh, but it's like you're able to like smile and like laugh about the fact that they thought that they could just like pull a fast one over you, and that you wouldn't know that they were trying to like play you. And I feel like for some of you guys, you knew automatically. For some of you guys, it did take a little bit longer, but I do feel like they are going to be coming in and asking for forgiveness. And like I said, it's completely up to you, but I do feel like you are like forgiving them in your soul and in your heart. Whether or not you like do it to their face, that's completely up to you. But I know that you aren't going to like have to tell them. Like, I feel like tell them I'm sorry is what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm like, I feel like you were always saying I'm sorry to them for some of you guys, and I do feel like they want forgiveness from you for some of you guys. And I do feel like they don't deserve to be forgiven because you can't trust them. And I do feel like so much better things are coming in for you because you are getting this new opportunity. And I am getting that it has to do with money. For some of you guys, it might be love, but I'm getting more like a money vibe. And I feel like this person was like blocking your money. So I'm getting, no, you can't trust this person. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope this resonated. I'm so grateful you could join me. Thank you.